Rodriguez. Boy, not a convincing clearance there, so Fernandez is able to take it back, and San Jose in trouble again, and here's a shot and a goal for New York City, and it's that man again, Hennis Wolf. A poor clearance from Rodriguez, a half-hearted clearance, and New York City FC makes San Jose pay.
Depth is all over the map, and Santi Rodriguez, that vision right there on the quick little cutback across. Beautiful.
New York in the penalty area. Again, this was a back heel by Fernandez. It doesn't quite come off. It was intended for Mijatovic. Now Bobasi the other way for San Jose. Maybe chance for the Earthquakes to try to come. Hernan Lopez into Pellegrino! And an answer from San Jose within minutes.
Beautiful back shoulder run by Pellegrino, but the vision, the touch.
Morales drives it across toward the 6. He finds Martinez. Try to back heel it to Pereira, who keeps it alive. And there's a shot and a go-ahead goal for New York City. Santi Rodriguez.
They pin themselves too deep defensively. And what recognition. You get an extra player up top just with 5 minutes to go. To me, it seems a little bit late.
Here come New York City FC once again, and it's tucked inside the post. Once again, Morales has the assist in his return, and New York City look to be grabbing all 3 points and making it 5 in a row.
Shy of 9 months from the injury to Maxi Morales, the little magician. Where does it put their run historically all time with MLS teams, considering they're coming off of MLS Cup in 2023?
Uh-oh, here's a giveaway by San Jose, and to put it away, the icing on the cake for New York City. It's Martinez once again. He's got a brace.
They'll have their shot at glory. Another horrifically poor turnover.
Jones playing it forward to Pereira. He comes loping forward, putting it toward the back post, and this one is turned home too! And it's a hat trick for Alonso Martinez!
He even pulled something throughout the play. Tanner Beeson, he's got no legs left, chasing all night long.
Much needed. Meanwhile, for the Union, another 0-0. It's back-to-back 0-0s for Philly in their last 2 games. A 3rd straight clean sheet, but they want to find some balance of going forward and defending. But an early chance for Dominic Yankov here from Montreal. Ibrahim trying to place it. Oh, that is a magnificent strike. The man in form for CF Montreal is Sanusi Ibrahim. 3 goals in 2 games, and 50 seconds into this contest, Montreal have the lead away from home.
Numbers forward as well. A really good start away from home. The 2-1 on that far side, just a little cutback ball, and then they get and draw numbers forward. Ibrahim just stays out.
An MLS plan, as you see from that graphic there, can go in every direction in the goal. What could be a milestone goal. Daniel Gazdag to draw the game level. Goes right and equalizes the game, and now has 50 MLS goals, which ties Philadelphia Union's all-time record held by Sebastien Letou.
Forcing Montreal to have to defend, and then it's Gazdag. No one else that would be stepping up to the spot. Forces Breza one. Oh, it's incredibly smart for Philadelphia just to drop McGlynn back a bit deeper, because now he's the one that can set the tempo, play the final pass. Beautiful ball into Uwa that eventually drew the foul from Gazdag following up.
As Sullivan into Uwa again in the penalty area. Uwa on the turn, the open goal to aim for, and Philadelphia have turned this game on its head in a matter of 3 minutes.
You have Quinn Sullivan, the substitute, dropping in. There's a turnover, and then it just allows the space to open up as the 2 center backs come to Sullivan.
And now Bryce Duke straight into the game will step over this free kick. Plenty of numbers to aim for in that penalty area. He'll lift it in, and a free header is on there from Sosa, off the post, and turned in! Ibrahim will claim it. He's at the double, and just as Montreal are on level terms with the number of players on the pitch, they're on level terms on the scoreboard as well.
Individual responsibility, and Ibrahim with the form that he's in. We talked about coming into this game, his movement in the box, just wanting it more, pouncing on this.
Here's Long, veteran of 8 clubs over in Europe, most recently Birmingham City. We'll nick it to Osorio, and here's the man, Bernardeschi.
Oh, chance.
To find Etienne! What a beginning! Well, he knows what scoring is like in the Atlantic Cup rivalry, and he's got his first in a TFC shirt.
Right before he hits it, keeps that composure, watches it onto his foot. That is really good control. It's good play.
Petretta.
Oh, really good play.
And again through the seam, Bernardeschi. Federico Bernardeschi! Toronto's Tuscany talisman is taking it to a new level. 2-0.
Pulls him down with more enthusiasm there. You got to understand, he can score that. And he's got that lane on the left foot while he's on the run.
Click on the reload with Herrera. Jared Stroud got an edge. What a save, Johnson! Kuna Pietro kicks TC back into it.
Initially, Stroud gets it off of his feet, hits it hard and low, and then Kuna Pietro following up. There he is, putting into the back of the net. 2-1 now. Sean Johnson's been great today.
He's kept out 9 in his career. Mateusz Klich. The pole pulls DC off the mat. Bentekeles, but back to even, 2-2.
Wow, what a game we have here. No one would have expected this 20 minutes ago. Mateusz Klich, DP, I said I want to see him. And he steps.
Tolkien could take you with the left. Forsberg could go with the right. It's Tolkien! Absolutely sublime! John Tolkien's first goal on the season, and the Red Bulls go in front.
Lean on the set pieces, right? Struggling for the build, haven't really had a presence up top, and yet.
Up against Chris Brady. It's Ricky Pooge who makes no mistake at all. LA Galaxy's climb continues. Ricky Pooge with his 6th goal of the season, and LA Galaxy lead in Chicago.
Hard and low, right into the corner. Excellent technique from Pooge, makes no mistake. For a man who just signed a new contract extending for 2 years, he's come out.
It's Gutierrez. Be the tonic that they need. Ali Selossi, not completely cleared away. There's the equalising goal. That's why he's here. Hugo Kuipers with the equalising goal for Chicago Fire.
Clear that, but Kuipers is optimistic, just hoping for the best, and then slides in to put it in the back of the net. Thought his player had just gotten past her on.
Cheaply given away again. Here's Gutierrez. Oh, wow! The local boy from down the way might just have scored the biggest goal of the season thus far for Chicago Fire.
Strike just using the surface. It's excellent technique. Going off one post, then the next. Bit of luck on Chicago's side, but take nothing away from it.
It's rarely an easy process, is it?
That's just it for expansion clubs coming in. I mean, they set the bar a standard where a lot of expansion clubs come in and they struggle to form an identity. Not Mary Smith, Steve Guppy.
Here is Hill.
And it's a great finish. Carlos Hill delivers the magic again. They gave him too much space. He used it, and New England are in front, the team with 10 defeats on the season.
He's always going away from goal. His angle is always in an approach that it's difficult to wrap your foot around. And at the last second, he gets...
That is Mukhtar's touch, but read by Polster. His heel, and they've got a break on now because Brioni's looking up. He can see Bayraktarovic. Can he pick him out? He can. Bayraktarovic now onto his right.
And it's a brilliant first goal in MLS for Esmir Bayraktarovic. The teenager's got something special in his locker. He has shown it tonight. And the Revs lead by 2 in Nashville.
You thought the moment was lost. Little clip ball in there. Does a decent job to control it, but he's lost his momentum going forward. But he creates that space again, Davis.
They were just checking whether there was a potential offside. It's confirmed. And so now it's Mukhtar against Ivicic. And he scores!
A steely stare from their captain as he steps up to the spot again and makes no mistake. It shows you the confidence of a leader. There'll be no doubt in his mind.
Maybe a quick restart's a better option in that moment.
Here's Longwane. Got it away for Oluwaseyi, and he's done it again.
From Oluwaseyi, I mean, well done on the way he redirects it and he cushions it into the back of the net. Take a look at where he wants to play that ball, but Johnny Russell was on him quick.
Oluwaseyi turning Rosero, peels it back for Robin Lod. Well, he makes the most of his opportunity off the bench. Credit the assist to Oluwaseyi. And credit the finish to the club's all-time leading goal scorer. It's 2-0 to Minnesota.
Good shielding, good first touch to get it out in front.
Galaxy, one of the teams that Minnesota United is trying to stave off towards the top of the Western Conference. As Sangbin stands it up towards Adebayo Smith. Brought down by Kervin Arriaga from an impossible angle. Well, the Honduran was gifted the ball by Sporting, but made no mistake about it. That is a thumping effort.
Puts his foot through it. Side netting. He's going there the entire time from that angle with the pace on it. Melia. When I take a look at the Sporting Kansas City roster and the way they're lining up right now.
Given away by Dotson. Johnny Russell from a long way out. That's an excellent hit. Well, there's a shot in the arm for Sporting Kansas City. It's probably a consolation prize, but a nifty one at that. Have a hit, son.
He goes and picks that ball out of the net and puts it down in the center circle, and he had one thing on his mind, and that's going to goal.
Brody to play quickly after the feed from his head coach, Pablo Mastroeni. Arango gonna let it go from distance. Chicha! Oh my! 1-0 RSL, and the MVP possibilities continue to grow.
You can try that 100 times. Just a couple steps and just hits it on a rope. And Stuver with no chance to even get close to that.
Bradley Wright Phillips and Kalen Kyle as they break down all the action, and you see it right here on MLS Season Pass. Inside, Anderson Julio. Julio! He doubles the lead! It's all going right for the Clarendon Cobalt. 2-0.
Good pressure from the team. They win it back quickly, attack with numbers. And it's just a ball through the legs. And Julio scores through the legs.
High pressure results in a turnover once again. Arango into the space. Gomez, flag stays down in front! And a flag comes up late.
Yeah, it looks like Anderson Julio maybe just jumped the line a little bit there.
After review, there was no offside by number 11. Then a final decision is goal.
It's a goal. There you go.
It's fantastic You have 3 players that were the first line of defense that become the 3 on the attacking end.
Still alive as Anelli will pull it down and touch it over for Brody. They can circle it back here for Kirchanis, and they do. Now Brody with a chance to lift his chin. All the numbers still forward. Stuver. Chicho! Chicho! Arango makes it 4! The route is on in Salt Lake City.
And there's one player you don't want the ball on his head in and around the goal in this league right now.
And now the opportunity for the 29-year-old Columbia international to cap the hat trick. Arango. Arango. Arango! Chicho time, alive and well in Salt Lake. 5-0.
Contact with the ball, but Chicho Arango steps up. You see the hesitation, just waiting and waiting for Brad Stuver to show his cards, which way he's going to lay out to block the ball, but I do think there's enough contact there. And
Alex Ring yet to score in 2024. Wearing the captain's armband, and Ring tucks it home to the far side. And this time, I am sure, Austin FC pulling one back. Merely cosmetic.
Just stepping up here. The short drop from the ball. And just really clean contact.
Hector Herrera. Near post ball. Kokokaraskia, Kowalczyk in the 6, sweeping it in. The ball just fell at his feet.
Nobody can believe what they're seeing except for everybody in orange. Kokokarski is first to it, and then Kowalczyk, he's onside.
The only problem is the competition this season is stiff.
Stiff is an understatement, but here he goes.
Van der sliding it through for Rodriguez. Rodriguez barreling down on goal, across from one, and it's a tap-in. Oh! Transition football at his best.
And what does he do? He does not be selfish at all. He lays it across to the Chilean international.
Miller gives possession back to Houston. Herrera.
Oh.
For Kokokaraskia. Karaskia! Fires it in! Houston reclaim the lead in hostile territory.
About Kokokarski at the end of the day, because the Panamanian International, like you said, gets his first on the season. But look at this pass. It cuts out every single Portland defender. And
Vander knows how to pick out a target. He'll attempt to here. That's a very good ball! And there you have it! A cheap foul translated into a costly goal, and an inspired substitution as Fugasa has drawn Portland level.
Phil Neville, you go straight to your bench. That's where you find your equalizer. Look at this. Oh yeah, this is a header of...
Pico, obviously a forward, and Blackman a defender. That drops Luis Martins to the wing. Gauld from distance, near side post. Berhalter tucks one in behind Zach Steffen, and the Whitecaps pounce early in the second half. It's 1-0.
That eventually comes for Sebastian Berhalter. He's one-on-one against Rosenberry. Too easy to lay it back. And then that left-footed ball in from goal. Perfectly.
Cabral does well to spin out of trouble there against Kubas. And a nice back heel. Now it's Fernandez. Fernandez inside to Mihailovic! And it's a 1-1 game. The Rapids say we're back in it. And the lead is short-lived for Vancouver, 1-1 at BC Place.
This is a Rapids game where the goals are flying back to open the foot up and steer it into the corner. Takaoka from that range can't react quick enough. A nice team goal from Colorado.
A lot of run-up with the signage right there. Here it comes from the Jamaican. Ludwig was right there, out for Gauld. Gauld, there's a half chance. Kreilach rolling across the line! And the Whitecaps are offside on the play. No, it's Kreilach celebrating. Do they have a win at the death?
As the ball comes flying into the area, Gauld just swings and shoots. I think he's onside there, Kreilach. And just to the right of the picture.
I've known Kai since he came out of Cal State Dominguez Hills, and to think about the career that he's had and the stops, you think about the lifestyle, you think about the culture, you think about on-the-field experiences. He's checked a lot of boxes.
Bogusz. Bouanga one-on-one! Flag stays down, and maybe Kai Kamara scores, but it may not be a game winner, because Denny Bouanga does what he does best. Takes care of business. Showtime, LA. 1-0.
Perfectly weighted, matches the timing of the run. Isolated 1v1 with pause. Nothing the goalkeeper can do about it. Over and over, Bogusz.
Thiago Almada. Service by Saba. Almada gives it a go, fires and scores! It took 35 minutes. The breakthrough arrives, and Atlanta is off and running.
Well, on so many occasions, and this is a difficult ball to hit because it's not the greatest of balls. It takes a deflection, and then it takes another deflection. When it comes off Almada, it goes off Malanda again.
It is Urinen once again. On the outswinger, this takes a deflection. Cohen did it cross the line. A partial celebration in progress, but no indication yet that this is a goal.
It'll probably be this angle, and you just have to look at Cohen's left hand. When he goes for it, his hand is completely over the line as in terms of in the goal. It's a valiant effort, but I do...
After review, the ball did cross the goal line. The final decision is a goal.
McCarty backtracking, and the big forward fends him off. This is Vargas. Abada again, goes, fires, scores! Liel Abada from long range! And suddenly Charlotte is on top in a stunned Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Absolutely acres of space, and then Abada, well, he takes full advantage of it. But that is Atlanta in a nutshell, at home, the problems that they create.
Urinen plays ahead. Westwood waiting on this. His shot is buried. And the all-important insurance goal. It is Charlotte with Abada getting his second of the game.
2 of 4, it's difficult, and that's exactly what happened. Gregerson, he's really, really narrow. Lennon's come right inside. You just see he tries to get himself back into position. Fortune's in a position he doesn't wish to be in.
The heat map is presented by Celsius. Quick look at Liel Abada, the official energy drink partner of MLS. He's scored twice today. Charlotte on the defensive here. This ball played across, taken here. Xande Silva, far post fires, hits the side netting, and Atlanta's back in business. Xande Silva to make it a 3-2 game.
It's a wonderful touch, an absolutely brilliant touch from Silva, which just opens the whole of the goal for him. This touch here opens it up, and then he uses Burn to bend.